Jack Ma Yan, born 10 September 1965, is a Chinese business magnate, investor, and philanthropist. He is the co-founder of Alibaba Group, a multinational technology conglomerate. In addition, Ma is also the co-founder of Yanfeng Capital, a Chinese private equity firm, as of February 2014. With a net worth of 13.1 billion, Ma is the sixth wealthiest person in China, as well as the 15th wealthiest person in the world, ranked by Bloomberg Billionaire Index. Born 10 September 1964, age 16. Education, Hangzhou Normal University BA. Occupation, business magnate, investor, philanthropist, teacher. Known for co-founder of Alibaba Group. Title, co-founder of Yanfeng Capital. Born in Hangzhou, Beijing, Ma earned a Bachelor of Art degree with a major in English upon graduating from Hangzhou Normal University in 1988. He became an English lecturer and international trade lecturer at Hangzhou Denji University following graduation. The rise and expansion of the software and personal computer industries during the 1980s captured mass attention. This led him into the realm of internet entrepreneurship, where he embarked on establishing his first business in 1994, subsequently resulting in the formatting of a second company upon acquiring a deeper understanding of the internet emergence and the promising commercial prospect it offered. From 1998 to 1999, he resigned from China Telecommunication Corporation. Later started the Alibaba Group with his colleagues in 1999. The company was initially founded as a B2B e-commerce marketplace website. Yet, the company later expanded into a wide range of industry domain across the Chinese economy. In 2017, Ma was ranked second in the annual World 15 Greatest Leader list by Fortune. He has widely been considered as an informal global ambassador in Chinese business cycles and has continued to remain an influence figure in the Chinese business community and sense of startup companies. In September 2018, he announced that he would retire from Alibaba and pursue educational work, philanthropy, and entrepreneurial causes. The following year, Daniel Zhang succeeded him as executive chairman. In 2020, the Chinese government stopped a plan for an IPO called for the digital payment solution company Ant Group, a company that he founded, after he delivered a speech that citizens Chinese financial regulator for putting too much property in maximizing risks. In 2019, Forbes magazine named Ma is its list of Asia 2019 Heroes of Philanthropy for his humanitarian and philanthropic work supporting underprivileged communities in China, Africa, Australia, and the Middle East. In 2021, Jack Ma ranked 26 in the 2021 Forbes Global Risk list with a fortune of $48.4 billion. Ma was born in Hangzhou, Beijing on 10 September 1964 as Ma Yan. He became interested in learning the English language as a young boy and began practicing it with English-speaking visitors who frequented the Hangzhou International Hotel. Ma's grandfather served as a security guard during the Second Sino-Japanese War. At the age of 12, Ma bought a pocket radio and began listening to English radio stations frequently. For 9 years, Ma rode 27 kilometers 17 miles on his bicycle every day to work as a tour guide of Hangzhou for foreigners in order to practice his English. He became pals with one of those foreigners who nicknamed him Jack. because he found it hard to pronounce his Chinese name. When Ma was 13 years old, he was forced to transfer to Hangzhou number 8 middle school as he kept getting in fight. In his primary school days, Ma struggled scholar, scholarly and it took 2 years for him to gain acceptance at an ordinary Chinese high school as he only got 31 points in mathematics on the Chinese high school entrance exam in 1980. While he was riding his bike to practice English with tourists, he met Ken Morley, who was traveling with his family with the Australia-China Friendship Society. Ken Saint David became pen pal with Ma and kept in touch after the family left China. A year later, the Morales hosted in Ma in Australia, changing the course of his life completely. Ma later said, "Those 29 days in Newcastle were crucial in my life. However, those 29 days, I would never have been able to think that way I do today." In 1982, at the age of 18, Ma failed the nationwide Chinese college entrance exam on his initial attempt, obtaining only 1 point in mathematics. Afterward, he and his cousin applied to be waiter at a nearby hotel. His cousin was hired, but Ma was rejected on the ground that he was too skinny, too short, and in general produced a bad physical appearance that may have potentially ended up haunting the restaurant image and possibly tarnishing its reputation. In 1983, Ma failed his college entrance exam for the second time. However, his math score improved, increasing from his previous attempt to 19 points. The following year, Ma remained relentlessly determined to pursue higher education despite a strong opposition from his family, who wanted him to choose a different career path as an alternative option. Under it, he decided to take the entrance exam a third time in 1984. On his third attempt, Ma scored 89 points on the math section, marking a significant improvement from his previous two attempts. Nonetheless, the minimum benchmark entrance requirement would have rendered Ma eligible to be accepted into university, since his score was 5 points below the standardized minimum threshold for him to qualify. However, Ma's academic fortune would change since the enrollment target for prospective measure in Hangzhou Normal University's Department of English was not met, as some prospective students had the opportunity to be accepted and promoted into it, with Ma himself having ended up being promoted to the department foreign language major, having realized his aspiration to pursue higher education after enrolling at Hangzhou Normal University. Ma's academic performance began to improve substantially as he steadily achieved scholarly excellence over the course of his undergraduate studies in recognition of his merit as evidenced by his bargaining academic achievement. Ma distinguished himself scholarly by consistently being ranked as among the top 5 students in Hangzhou Normal University's foreign language department due to the extensive English language skill that he honed. He was also elected as the chairman of the student union and later became the chairman of the Hangzhou Federation of Students, with Ma having served in that capacity for 2 terms. In 1988, Ma earned a Bachelor of Art degree in English from Hangzhou Normal University. After graduating, he became a lecturer in English and International Trade at Hangzhou Denji University. Ma also claimed to have applied to Harvard University School 10 times consecutively, only to have ended up being rejected every time in spite of his persistent effort. According to Ma's autobiographical space. After graduating from Hangzhou Normal University in 1988, Ma applied for 31 different entry-level jobs and was rejected for every single one. I went for a job with the KFC. They said, "You are no good," Ma told interviewer Charlie Rose. I even went to KFC when it came to my city. 24 people went for the job. 23 were accepted. I was the only guy rejected. During this period, China was nearing the end of its first decade following Deng Xiaoping's economic reform. In 1994, Ma heard about the internet and also started his first company, Hangzhou Haibo Translation Agency, online Chinese translation agency. In early 1995, he traveled abroad the United States on behalf of the Hangzhou municipal government with colleagues who had helped introduce him to the internet. Although he found information related to birth from many countries, he was surprised to find none from China. He also tried to search for general information about China and again was surprised to find none. So he and his friend create an ugly website pertaining to information regarding Chinese birth. He launched the website at 9:04 a.m. and by 12:30 p.m. he had received email from prospective Chinese investor wishing to know more about him and his website. This was when Ma realized that the internet had something great to offer. In April 1995, Ma and his business partner, Evelyn, a computer instructor, opened the first office for China Space and Ma started their second company. On 10 May 1995, the pair registered to domain ChineseSpace.com in the United States. Within a span of 3 years, China Space cleared approximately 5 lakh RMB in profit, which at the time was equivalent to 6,42,998, approximately 1.18 billion today. Ma began building website for Chinese companies with the help of friends in the United States. He said that the day we got connected to the web, I invited friends and TV people over to my house and on a very slow dial-up connection. We waited 3.5 hours and got half a page. He recalled, we drink, watches TV and played cards waiting, but I was so proud. I proved the internet existed. From 1998 to 1999, Ma headed an information technology company established by the China International Electronic Commerce Center, a department of the Ministry of Foreign Trade and Economic Cooperation. In 1999, he quit and returned to Hangzhou with his team to establish Alibaba and Hangzhou-based business-to-business marketplace site in his apartment with a group of 18 friends. He started a new round of venture development with 5 lakh yuan. In October 1999 and January 2000, Alibaba went a total of 25 million foreign venture seed capital from the American investment bank Goldman Sachs and the Japanese investment management conglomerate SoftBank. The program was expected to improve the domestic Chinese e-commerce market and provide an commerce platform for online Chinese enterprises to establish separations for themselves to complete, especially fostering the growth of Chinese small and medium-sized enterprise (SMEs), as well as addressing challenges surrounding China's entrance into the World Trade Organization in 2001. Eventually, Alibaba began to show signs of profitability 3 years later as Ma wanted to improve the global e-commerce system. Since 2003, Ma established Taobao Marketplace, Alipay, Alimama, and Linux. After the rapid rise of Taobao, American e-commerce giant eBay offered to process the company. However, Ma rejected their offer, instead gathering support from Yahoo co-founder Jerry Yang, who offered a $1 billion investment in upfront capital for the potential purpose of expanding Alibaba corporate operation. Since 1999, he served as the executive chairman of Alibaba Group, which has renamed one of China's most prominent high technology holding companies in the 2 decades since its inception, preceding over 9 major subsidiaries: Alibaba.com, Taobao Marketplace, Tmall, eTao, Alibaba Cloud Computing, 1688.com, AliExpress.com, Alipay. At the annual general meeting of shareholders for Alibaba.com in May 2010, Ma announced Alibaba Group would begin in 2010 to earmark 0.3% of annual revenue to environmental protection, particularly on water and air quality improvement projects. Of the future of Alibaba, he has said, "Our challenge is to help more people to make healthy money, sustainable money that is not only good for themselves but also good for the society. That's the transaction we are aiming to make." Despite achieving massive entrepreneurial and investment success in the Chinese high technology industry and the fact that Alibaba is a high technology company, Ma was never a technical expert on computer technology, nor did he possess the extensive breadth of executive managerial skill and background experience or depth of technical know-how that would have nonetheless otherwise qualified him to competently run a technology company or operate as an independent technology entrepreneur on his own. Even though Ma's formal education background and extensive training was in English rather than a technical subject, his dearth of technical expert did not deter him from being able to completely distinguish himself from the quintessential Chinese technology mogul. As Ma, with his recent profit stand out among his entrepreneurial contemporaries throughout the Chinese high technology industry, many of whom typically have a foundation background in computer engineering and science as part of their formal educational training and educational makeup. Instead, Ma played his educational background to use in an entrepreneurial context by fashioning himself as a promoter, businessman, manager, administrator, and organizer, possessed by soft skill, emotional capacity, and personality, with a knock for leading and employing a specialist of expert ability from every convincible technology domain. At a press conference in 2010, Ma made clear with regard to the lack of his technical expertise by revealing to the public that he had never written a line of computer code, nor had ever made one sale to a computer and the customer, and that he only acquired a personal computer to do business with for the first time at the age of 33. In 2011, it was announced that one of his companies had gained control of Alipay, formerly a subsidiary of Alibaba Group, so as to comply with Chinese law governing payment companies in order to secure a license to continue operating Alipay. Numerous analysis reported that the Ma sold Alipay to himself below market value without notifying the board of Alibaba Group of the other major Warner, Yahoo, and SoftBank. While Ma stated that Alibaba Group board of directors were aware of the transaction, the ownership dispute was resolved by Alibaba Group, Yahoo, and SoftBank in July 2011. In November 2012, Alibaba online transaction volume exceeded 1 trillion yuan. Ma stepped down as the chief executive officer of Alibaba on 10 May 2013 by remain as the executive chairman of the corporation in September 2014. It was reported that Alibaba was raising over 25 billion in an initial public offering IPO on the New York Stock Exchange as of 2016. Ma is the owner of Chatu De Sur in Bordeaux, Chatu Jewelry in Cortes de Borges, and Chatu Parne in Ble Cortes Bordeaux. In 2004, Ma was honored as one of the top 10 economic personalities of the year by China's Central Television CCTV. In September 2005, the World Economic Forum selected Ma as a young global leader. Fortune also selected him as one of the 25 most powerful business people in Asia in 2005. Business Week also selected him as a business person of the year in 2007. In 2008, Barron featured him as one of the 13 world best CEOs. In May 2009, Time magazine listed Ma as one of the world's 100 most powerful people in reporting man accomplishment. Eddie Iglesias, former Time senior editor and editor-in-chief of the Harvard Business Review, noted that the Chinese internet entrepreneur is soft-spoken and elite-like as he speaks really good English, and remarked that Tobacco.com, Mr. Ma consumer auction website, concurred eBay in China. He was also included in this list in 2014. Business Week chose him as one of the Chinese most powerful people. Forbes China also selected him as one of the top 10 most respected entrepreneur in China in 2009. Ma received the 2009 CCTV Economic Person of the Year, Business Leader of the Decade Award. In 2010, Ma was selected by Forbes Asia as one of the Asia Heroes of Philanthropy for his contribution to disaster relief and poverty. Ma was awarded an honorary doctoral degree by the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology in November 2013. Ma was a board member of Japan's SoftBank 2007 to 2020 and China Huawei Brother Media Corporation. In 2013, he became chairman of the board for Nature Conservancy China program. In 2014, he was ranked as the 13th most powerful person in the world in an annual ranking published by Forbes. In 2015, Asian Award honored him with the Entrepreneur of the Year award. Ma was awarded an honorary doctorate in education from National Taiwan Normal University. In 2016, he was awarded the Chevalier of the French Legion of Honor by French Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Development, Laurent Fabius. In 2017, Fortune ranked Ma second on his World 15 Greatest Leader list. In 2017, a KPMG survey ranked Ma third in Global TC Innovation Visionary Survey. In October 2017, Ma was given an honorary degree of Doctorate of Science in Technology Entrepreneur from De La Salle University. In May 2018, Ma was given an honorary degree of Doctor of Social Science by the University of Hong Kong in recognition of his contribution to technology, society, and the world. In May 2018, Ma received an honorary doctorate from Professor Jakob Frankel and Ian OZ at the Tel Aviv University. Thanks for watching this video.